the MLG, what is it? The horn. Oh man, I can't talk.
The air
tonight.
horn.
I'm gonna go ahead and apologize to the entire audience. I'm out of it. I need a Red Bull. I need like Red Bull injected directly into my veins right now.
Now, generally, people consider this matchup to be heavily in Fox's favor, but you can believe that Soft has a whole lot of experience with this matchup.
Yeah, and that's the thing, and I talked about it earlier. Definitely numerically in Fox's favor. However, the simple fact that Fox pretty much has to be on point the whole time, any slight mistake can get punished.
Right.
But for Jiggs, it's not necessarily true. Like,
And this is some very good smash DI out of these up airs. Saved his life twice so far. Ooh. Oh.
and Dan getting
Barely
back.
made that back.
Oh, wow. Pulling him out. Kind of faking it. Not really faking it per se, but just choosing a really great option after
Right.
that shielded up air. Oh, man. That could be bad. This is bad.
That's the end of it.
Yeah, that's a soft edge guard, and you're done. All right, so yeah, the way I've always heard this matchup kind of explained was that Jigglypuff can do a couple of things. She can, but most of them follow up with Bear. So
Right.
she can short hop Bear, or she can full hop Bear, and Fox can kind of he can counter based upon that. So if you know
Right.
if there's a short hop nair, you can come down on them with just a nair, a full hop nair.
Right, and it's kind of a battle of weaving back and forth. This is footsies in neutral because Fox has, ground dominance, but Jigglypuff has air dominance. So, ooh. That should be a dead Fox.
Ooh, that jab though.
And it's even here.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Macho Man Sam.
There in the back.
You piece of shit.
That was a good up air.
This is Sam's favorite matchup, in fact.
Are you really?
Absolutely not. He hates this matchup
I figured.
almost as much as he hates Sheik Jiggs. But yeah, soft right now. Dan's actually doing a really solid job of sticking with it, or sticking with soft.
I know he's just spamming laser right now, but that's one
That's all
thing
he can do.
That's one thing I would really like to see more out of. Out of casual Dan when
Yeah.
when Jigglypuff's not stalling on the edge. So many lasers, and you can get a whole lot of damage on Puff before she can even approach you. All right.
At this point, Dan has to go in. I mean,
looking like Hungry Box.
I appreciate him not, just mindlessly taking damage for rushing in, but he does have to approach, unfortunately.
Yeah, when you're down.
Yeah, and you can't really do anything. Jiggs is just going to continue to do stall and ledge. This is a
That's
dead Fox.
All right.
After Austin Miller loses to Baka, he and I want to get on commentary if that's okay.
We'll run it by Jim. No, he literally told me, he's like, he didn't say like you couldn't. He just said
Keep you off commentary.
less. He said less Sam Low.
I guess I bumped to the last one, but
That's not the problem. It was your Phantom Weeb masturbation dungeon comments. And Jim's like, I'm really glad Sam's making the company look really good.
well, I'll talk to him about
It's not esports, but it also isn't just like casual hour.
Oh, and that's an SD
I'm-
by Soft.
I mean, I thought it was funny.
it. He doesn't like the word masturbation. I can tell you.
Right, that's the problem. Okay, so I
Back to
apologize, guys.
For those of
We-
you
we
who
are
don't
just-
know
we're
what he
back.
was talking about, that's probably
okay.
for the best.
We're back just in time for an up throw rest.
The classic against Fox.
I really want to know.
Oh, but answered by a neutral air to up
I always
smash.
figured that Fox would like platforms in this matchup, but I'm not exactly sure since I'm not a Fox main.
Well,
That being said, I'm sure there's some strategic advantage to FD.
well, I've heard that Fox can camp the top platform on a lot of stages, and it's hard for Jigglypuff to get up there. But I don't know. Maybe think soft works very well with the platforms, and
Yeah, perhaps.
however, it's not working completely for him this match.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
I
this
don't
could be
know.
it.
Ooh,
That's
nice,
it.
nice. That's not it though. Now it's it.
That was a
Yeah, I
very
think Soft
smart
missed
shine
one of
spike.
his man, what am I trying to say? Rising pounds. I think he
Yeah.
missed one of those, and that's why that happened. Good Lord, I need a Red Bull.
I think they're still selling them.
I don't think there are any Red Bull though.
I saw some energy drinks.
Someone said they're not good.
Ah.
Oh man, that was a good option for
Mhm.
Dan to instead of just going for the ledge, just rise up to the. Ooh,
All right, so that's 1-1.
Look, the FD pick worked for him. There's something I don't know.
Now, what would you think that Soft is going to counter pick back in this matchup? Oh, Dreamland.
Was there any question in your mind?
Well, I know that lots of Fox players like this because it gives them more space to laser and run.
It doesn't, but Jiggs like this because they live forever.
Fair enough.
Regardless of if it's a horizontal hit or if it's a vertical hit.
Right.
Like, Jigglypuff's ability to live forever on this stage is absolutely astronomical. And it's going to take Soft so far. That being said, I mean, Dan's not out of this.
Oh, definitely
He just
not.
is going to have to play a little bit safer, I think, than he did on the FD match. That was good
Ooh.
right there. That was
With
really
just the second
good.
hit, so he can't SDI out of the up air. Ooh, that was
Man,
that was dangerous.
for a second, I had the illusion
That he was going to go on
illusion.
stage. Oh God.
that he was going to go off stage. Oh, the DI saved him there. Not going to get back, however.
Good forward smash by Soft, evening it up.
Yeah, and honestly, like, I really want to see more up throw up airs right now out of Dan. He hasn't really gotten a lot of grabs,
Right.
like either of the two last games. So I think more of those are probably going to benefit him.
Well,
I'm
'cause
not sure. He probably will have to mix up the smash DI. He'll
Mhm.
probably have to mix up the throw timing because Soft is very used to that kind of thing.
Oh,
and
definitely.
Fox. So
I mean, there's a reason why he's a top tier player in
Mhm.
Fox infested meta.
it's so true.
So believe us when we say he's practiced this matchup many a time.
That was a good attempt by Dan to kind of go really, really low
Right.
and get back. Unfortunately,
The Soft there
Soft
with the
just
punish.
knows.
Do you like the ledge stalling strategy from Soft, or because it still feels like he's in control of this game? It's not that Dash Dance Dan is having a lot
like
of
it.
momentum, but
I like it. Because
good up smash.
he's forcing Dan to come to him.
right.
And I mean, as a Sheik player, that's your entire game. So, and honestly, I think that's always a good thing because when you force the other player to come to you,
You're
I
making
feel
them
like
play
you
by
have an
their rule.
advantage.
Yeah,
You
you're
have an
making-
advantage. They have a plan in mind. You can react.
Right.
So. And for like Jigglypuff on the edge, force Dan to come in. She just comes back with a back air, and if he ran too far, then he gets hit. So it makes
Speaking of
sense to
back
me.
airs.
Speaking of Dan getting hit. oh, Wave dash back, made him feel safe, then forward smashed him for it.
Hey, we're exactly even here.
Warren, it's 1-1.
So after this match, we'll see Warren and is that K-Pan?
K-Pan. Yep, that's K-Pan.
That should be a very
right.
interesting match.
So yeah, and I like this because if you remember game 1, he did this stalling technique and he actually got, I think, like 30% on Dan for doing it. So
Very true. You have to be very cautious when approaching Jigglypuff at the edge because the likelihood of gimping her is so low.
very. And if you fall off, she could just do the pound move,
Very true.
and you get caught in that. It could be
However,
over.
unfortunately, Dan has to approach in this. He is down, and in 3 minutes and 52 seconds, he will lose.
Well, but at this point, like, if he sends soft away, which is what he wants to do, gets rid of that stock. See, 18% easy, just because he's stalling
Yeah.
at the ledge. There you
Oh.
go. No, for a free 30%, very worth it right now.
Ah, and it's very relevant, too.
I feel, oh, wow.
No.
But Dan has a great chance of coming back at this.
That's very true.
Oh, no. Oh, great tech by Dan. Pressure's on right now.
Yeah, but Soft is sharking him with those aerials.
He is, ooh.
He's got to be extremely careful. Oh,
All right, he made it back to stage. Man, he is just getting caught by a lot
Oh.
of these aerials, and that is going to do it.
and that was the end of him. So Soft